Alrighty people, it's Thursday afternoon. Feels more like Friday to me because it's my last day of work. Last night, I'm sitting there, I get home, end the vlog, decide, I need a little bite to eat. I know, I'll make a freaking thing of craft dinner. So I was like, alright, so pretty dicked. Didn't quite work out the way I hoped. But anyway, welcome to my vlog and I'll explain more later. I come downstairs and I go to turn on the water. Right now we got full power, but last night I turned it on and it was more like this. This is all I had at full pin. And I'm like, what? So I turned it all the way to hot and I had not the same. Turned it all the way to cold and I had the same. I was like, okay, well what the hell's going on? So I come over into the living room. Peel back the carpet, worried that maybe when they installed the meter they frigged something up and it was leaking. Got underneath the house, went and took a look, there was no leak. I was like, well, what the hell? So, then I go outside, and that's when I could hear the trickling of water. And I was like, oh, okay, what's really going on here? And that's when I came up to the end of the road here, and I saw all sorts of water just running down the street, running into my driveway and shit. Yep, over where they're doing their work, I guess they blew a water main. And it frigged everything over. Needless to say, the newspapers were submerged in water. The whole neighborhood was pretty wet. And blue friggin' water main had no pressure. Oh Jesus. But, oh well, whatevs. They fixed it. But friggin' last night, I wonder if it was caused by those people down the street building that house. Because they had trucks running up and down the street like crazy. Holy, I got mail. Sweet. Seems to be bill day here in the house. That's all I got. Frickin' bills. I'll have to go through these, pay them off, and be done with that. I also need to get myself packed. I wanted to do that last night, but I didn't. I'm gonna get myself packed for blokes because tomorrow's the big day. I'm gonna try and leave here at 9 o'clock in the morning, drop off Scruffy Fluffy Puppy Wuppy, and head down south. So I don't know what today's vlog's gonna be like. I might go until I head into work. Edit up the vlog then, and then fire it up to YouTube's. I don't know, because I want to come home tonight and get to bed right away so I can get a lot of sleep, and then tomorrow I'll be ready to rock, But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. Just gonna roll with it, people, and shit, it is what it is. Because mainly, if I get to bed tonight like I've been getting to bed for the past week, it's gonna be one rough freaking drive tomorrow. And I really don't want that. I want to have a good ride tomorrow. Oh, Jesus. Maybe I have to poop. Yeah, I want to have a good ride tomorrow. Make sure everything's good. Just basically get my clothes all ready so that we got everything set to go. Yeah, buddy. Alright, I got my luggage all packed up here, ready to rock. I'm gonna, where the hell's my coffee cup? Oh, great. I hate when I lose things. Oh, there it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix me up a coffee just to get going. And then we're going to have to leave a little earlier today because I need to go to the reserve and buy a deck of darts. And then off to work, I guess. Oh my god, I can't wait to be done tonight. Also, I got to get this thing all ready tonight too to bring with. Even though I don't need it to get the blokes, I know how to get there. It's just nice because, it tells you how much time you have left till you arrive at your destination. And warns you of any potential construction after you update it and things. So I kind of like that. I kind of like that feature. It's pretty cool. So I'll have to get the GPS all ready and things, and I got to remember to bring my laptop home tonight because I need that. And well, that's coming with me to Blokes because I need it for editing, right? And then I don't know if I'm going to be able to get videos up while I'm at Blokes. Last time I did, I had no problems, but this time here might be different. So basically, if I can't upload videos, not a big deal. I'll just upload them when I come home. And that'll be awesome. Because I have no idea what we're going to do down there. Like I say, I want to get there early tomorrow so we can at least have some sunlight to do stuff. Hang out and things and chat it up and, just do whatever. And then Saturday's the big race. Sunday's our day. Monday's our day. Tuesday I come home. It's going to go like that. You watch, for sakes. And the worst part about the whole trip is the drive. I hate the drive. It was fine when I had somebody with me in the car, like when we went to the farm, me, Rex, and frickin' Garrett, because at least I had somebody in the car with me at one point, and it wasn't as boring, but it's pretty boring when you're by yourself in the car. Big times. What are you doing? Are you licking walls? Why are you licking the wall? He was over there licking the paint on the wall. Frickin' weirdo. You have issues. Yeah. You have big time issues. You drunk? The snorting. Did you get in my liquor? Frickin' dog. Really don't know what the hell he was doing over at the wall licking it, but totally was. Now he's attacking his fox, trying to be a dog again. Such a weirdo. Alrighty people, well it's 10 after 3. I'm going to head off to the reserve, get some cigarettes, and then head off to work and get this shift over with. I'm going to blow up the tire tomorrow on the G6, make sure it's all, I'm going to top off all 4 tires, make sure they're good. Everything else should be good. Like I said, the car was just in for servicing not too long ago. Buddy Van Dudo replaced the brakes, replaced the struts, replaced the spark plugs, the wires. You gotta go potty? I just let the dog out and he's just staring at me. Hey, oh, you coming? Oreo. Who knows what the frig he's doing. But we're gonna head up to the reserve, get some shit did there, get some cigarettes, and coming? Oh, you got poop. And then we'll friggin' head off to work and get the working shift done. I'm gonna grab my jacket today. I forgot my jacket yesterday, and that was a bad move because I went outside for a cigarette at 8 o'clock, and holy shit, she was a cold one. And then I went out at 10 o'clock, and it was really cold. So I'm bringing my jacket. Son of a bitch, I left my keys upstairs again. But yeah, tomorrow I gotta get up early because I gotta drop off the dog at the parents' house, and then come back here, load up the G6. And then we're out. We're off the blokes. Hopefully everything goes off without a hitch. And there's no friggin' screw-ups. And everything works out. But I guess we will see tomorrow. Oh, jeez. Like I said, I love going to blokes. I just hate the drive. It sucks. So, oh well. Let's get out of here. Oh, she's a warm one out today, people. Warm one out today. It was supposed to be, well, it's probably going to be cold tonight. It's only warm out because the sun's out. But it's supposed to be like 27 degrees down in London tomorrow and sunny. It's supposed to be sunny actually all week until I come home on Tuesday. It's supposed to be piss and rain, so that's gonna blow. Oh well. And then I come back on Tuesday, and then I have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to get ready for Vlog 1000, which films Saturday, goes live Sunday, and then back to work the following Monday. Yeah, buddy. And then I have a battle plan of, you know, paying shit down and saving up to buy a new truck next year. That's my battle plan. Paying stuff off, and by next summer, when the 2015s roll out, I want to buy a new vehicle. Mind you, I'll probably end up buying a 2014 because they'll want to be wanting to get rid of them, and they usually sell them for pretty cheap, so I'll probably go that route just to save on the expenses. But we'll see, we'll see. Indeed, we will see. What the hell is that, a Tiburon? What is that? That is the weirdest car I've ever seen in my life. I have no idea what the heck it is. Whatever it is, it's got pretty good get up and go. Looks like a Tiburon, but I don't recognize that T badge on the back. Huh. Either somebody rebadged their car to make them think that they have something different, or there's some weird import in town. When I pull up beside it, I'll take a look at the headlights. What the hell kind of a car are you? That is a Tiburon. Oh, whatever. Oh, man. Tomorrow I gotta be up at the crack of 8 a.m. So if I'm on the road by 9, I'll be at Blokes by 2 in the afternoon, which is perfect. Hopefully he has nothing going on tomorrow, like he's not working or anything. Oh, come on, Bussy. Let's go. I guess you're gonna block the fucking turning lane. I could fit. Barely, but I could fit. I was wondering why the bus didn't pull all the way up. I didn't see the motorbike between the bus and the traffic. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow, like I I said, it's going to be hectic. Got to get up, get the dog ready, bring him to my parents' house, bring his food and everything, and then go home, throw everything in the car, fucking saddle up, head off the blokes, party, come home, and yeah, we're gonna have things. So now the thing is I was chatting with JP last night about this is the month that I leave red light broadcasting, and probably the month that I go into full screen. And I'm not sure if it's happening on the 26th or the 16th, because theoretically when I signed my contract was on the 16th, but when I actually was physically put into their CMS, it was on the 26th. So anytime between the 16th and the 26th, I could be released from red light. Now I'll be back way before any of that happens, so that's a bonus. But yeah. You know what? I always make fun of Kia and stuff, but I really like those new Kia Rios. Mind you, they look like Ford Fiestas and that, but the design on them, they did a good job. But with the service centers around here, I'd never buy a Kia. Like with our dealerships, I don't care. Well, maybe the dealership now is okay, but back when I was with the ex and we were looking for, well, she wanted a Kia Soul. Monkey spent more time talking about the damn service periods where you have to bring it in every 3 months and get this done and that done, and you know, basically spent more time talking about that it's going to cost you in the 5 years you own the car an extra $4,600 in keeping it serviced, rather than talking about the damn car's features and things. So that's why we didn't buy a Kia, because the ex was like balls deep on wanting that Soul. She loved that car. But the fact that they sat there and they just ripped us a new arsehole about the whole service plan, and I talked with somebody who owns a Kia at work, and they brought their Kia in to get, there was something they needed to get done. I think it was just an oil change. And the son of a bitch just went ahead and changed the timing belt on it without her acknowledgement, and the bill ended up coming up to $2,600. And she didn't have $2,600 to throw into the car. So they made her take out a loan from City Financial and do payment plans. A 2-year freaking loan. $2,600 at like 25% interest probably. So that's no good. Oh, you don't have the money? No problem. We'll just take out a loan in your favor and you can pay it back over 2 years. We changed your timing belt for you because we had to, and you know, even though we didn't tell you that we're going to do it and things, that's what happened. They never told my coworker what they were doing. They just went ahead and did it, and she got screwed over. Worst thing was the car wasn't even under warranty. She was the second owner of the car. She bought it used, and they went ahead and did this without her acknowledgement. I told her to go to court. Tell them flat out, you're not paying the bill, go frig yourselves. You did the work without my consent, and take them to court. Sue the son of a bitches, because they're not allowed to do work without you saying give her. She brought it in for an oil change, and they went balls deep and did everything else. Like, you don't do that. So that's what's messed up about the Kia here, and that's the reason why I won't buy one. And it's funny because in my rearview mirror I'm being followed by a white Kia Soul right now. It's one of the new 2013s with the bigger engine. And now they pass me. Now don't get me wrong, I love the Kia Soul, it's a nice car. But I honestly will never buy one because the way the dealerships run. And that's the thing, like I mentioned this in the past many times. I am not pro Ford, pro Dodge, pro GM, pro any brand. I am pro what kind of service are you going to give me when I buy your vehicle? Am I going to have to go through hoops and jump through friggin' flaming hoops and all that shit just to get service done? Come on, car, accelerate. And that's not what I want. I want to be able to walk in like Ford. My dealer at Ford, he treats me with like gold. The whole time I had the Ford Focus, he treated me amazing. And that's why I'm contemplating Ford again. Sure, their trucks are not the most horsepower driven. Dodge has that hands down. But as far as customer service goes, Ford's the man. Alrighty, well, I'm at the reserve now. I'm gonna grab some cigarettes and I shall return. Alrighty, got the cigarettes and everything. We're ready to rock. You know, if I didn't have Oreo, I think I'd probably leave tonight after work, or, you know, a lot earlier than normal. Because I remember when I used to go to Stratford to visit my friends, that's what I'd do, is I'd frig off at like, oh, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, takes me 5 hours to get there, and I knew their household was always awake by 10, so I would just frig off at 5 in the morning, hit Stratford up by around 9:30, 10, and then be there for the weekend. And I did that trip many times in the old Focus. And it wasn't that expensive either. Like, the trip wasn't too bad with the Focus. Like, it was so good on gas. I could easily get there and have just under a half a tank left. But that's with me driving the speeder. That Focus, when you brought her above 110, holy shit, she just gurgled the fuel because it would open the secondaries, right? It had a split port injection, so your throttle body actually had 2 ports. The primary, which reacted to the throttle pedal, and then the secondary, which reacted to the RPMs of the engine. So once it got up to a certain RPM, it would crank over the secondaries and throw more fuel and air into the engine, giving you big more bang and more power. And I actually had a mod on mine. It was a toggle switch. There was a thing under the hood where people were just modding it, they were shorting it out. And when you short it, what happens is it would keep the secondary open all the time. Well, I said, frig that, I don't want it open all the time because sometimes I like to get good gas mileage. And with that secondary open, yeah, it makes the car a hell of a lot more faster, but it also consumes double the fuel. So I put mine on a toggle switch, and I had it on my side. And what I would do is, when I wanted more schnoz out of it, I'd flick the switch, it would kick open the secondary, and it would be awesome. And it's actually been proven at the tracks. So my buddy showed me this mod. He did it to his. He had the 4-door friggin' wagon, like I had the sedan. He had the wagon, and he did it to his. And at the track, in a quarter mile, he was doing 15.6, and then with the thing open, he was doing 15.3s. So I was like, holy shit, that's actually quite the difference right there, you know? Shaving 0.3 off your time just by flicking a switch. So I did it to mine. And, oh God, did you ever notice the acceleration difference? And even the engine sound at launch, like, because I had the open exhaust system on it. Like, I don't know if anybody out there remembers the old 2000 to 2004 Ford Focus. They had, right off the manifold was your catalytic converter. And then underneath the car, there was I always called it the lunchbox, but it was a sound resonator. And then you had your muffler, and then at the end of the exhaust pipe, right where it looks like that's where the muffler is, that was another resonator, and it was all to keep the car quiet. It also restricted the flow of air big times. So what I had done was I had all the resonators removed and just left the muffler in, and it gave the car a really nice tuner-like sound for 20 bucks. And then I paid the guy an extra 150 bucks to make some fake dual exhaust because I wanted to look as cool as that Kia in front of me. And he put dual exhausts on it, even though it was fake. It was just an H pipe. But fuck, it worked. It sounded cool. And the only problem is in the winter, the one side the exhaust will be firing out nicely. On the other side, the exhaust is kind of like rolling out the tip, because exhaust will always take the shortest path out. So I thought that was kind of funny, but it had that tuner sound without paying for the tuner exhaust. So I did that mod to it, and that even made it feel more peppier because then it could breathe. And then the airbox, well, the airboxes had this big problem with them where they were really restrictive. So all I did was friggin' bought a short ram and stabbed it on the car, put the friggin' mass airflow sensor onto it, slapped one of those K&N cones onto it, and now my car could breathe, and it could breathe good. And then with that extra mod, it added more juice, and I actually did put an underdrive pulley on it, on the flywheel, or whatever the frig, the accessory, whatever. For a little Focus, you know, stock, I think they had that thing rated at 115 horse, 130 foot-pounds of torque, and when I G-teched it, it came back 143 horse. So that's pretty bad that car had more power than this thing here. Well, when I G-Tech this thing here. I haven't G-Tech this since I've done the transmission on it. But, you know, I can imagine that my transmission isn't losing as much power as it was before when it was stock. Because when I G-Tech this car, she came back at 127 horse or something like that. And I was like, oh, so it's got no balls. Well, stock, it's only 170 horse, right? So, could the Focus take this car? Probably. I know the G6 can. Oh, it's Farming Simulator in North Bay. But, yeah, I miss that old Focus. She was a good car. And, I should have kept it and just drove the ball bag off of it. There was nothing wrong with it. Like I said, Chuck had it for 2 years, and he brought it from 170,000 clicks up to almost 400,000, driving to and from Toronto every week pretty much. And he drove the snot out of it, and he sold it, and the car got taken off the road because the bodywork wasn't kept. The fuck was that? Anyway, it got taken off the road because the bodywork wasn't kept up, and the car looked like a dilapidated piece of shit. And funny thing is the clutch was still original. Nobody ever swapped out the clutch. So that is awesome. When the clutch can outlast the car, that's when you know you're a good friggin' manual transmission driver. That's what Joe told me. That's what Dad told me. Even Dad on all of his cars. The only time he started burning through clutches is when my brother got his license and was driving 5-speed, because my brother would let his friends drive the car to try out manual transmission and would just ruin the clutch, burn the sumbitch right out. You know, and I was never hard on the Focus. I never really raced it. I only ever did one friggin' dump clutch burnout with it, just to see if I could do it, and I could, so it was awesome. But yeah, I didn't really beat on that car. I just drove it. Sure, I made it look goofy, but that was more for fun. Well, we're almost at work, so we'll get this shift over with. Thank God I'm not prime tonight, unless friggin' my coworker calls in sick, then I am prime. And if he does that, I'm probably gonna friggin' pee on his chair. So yeah, and that Grand Prix is still there. This gray Grand Prix you're about to see right now, that car's been there all week, and I don't know what the frig's going on. All right, well, let's oh, look at all the primo parking. Love that kind. All right, lock her up, and we'll call her quits for now. I'll talk to you guys at midnight when I get out of here. Peace out. All right, guys, work's done. Vacation starts now. Let's go home and get ready for blokes. Yeah, buddy. Oh, let's see if the vampires are still building their shit. Yup, let's see if the vampires are still building their shit. See if we're gonna have another water main leak tonight, for frig's sake. See what I mean? They're here again. They're still friggin' giving her. Like, what the cock are they doing? Have they got all the lights on? No. Like, who the fuck builds it? Oh, they don't have the lights on. But they're totally, like, building the shit out of shit. Well, they don't have the lights on. And the vacation begins! And I just let Oreo out. He's back inside. And now I gotta go for a major dump. Some bitch, I'm growing a friggin' tail over here. Oh, just had me a good poop. Needed that. Oh, something's going on with my hot water. At least in the bathroom, anyway. What about out here? Yeah. Look at this. So, what's really going on? This is dick. Oh, now it's okay. What the fuck are those city dicks doing to my friggin' water? Like, really? What the hell? What the friggin' hell? Like, I can't go one damn day without shit acting up? Like, I swear, this is fucked. Like, vampires have got to quit building houses at night, and these assholes got to get their shit together and learn to do fucking construction properly. Because they're cocking over the damn program. Oh, what can you do when you live in a shoe, eh? punch a guy in the face for himself. That's what you can do. Of course, tell the guys at work about the water last night, and they're like, well, you gotta pay your bill. Yeah, welcome to North Bay, where they take the money out of your account, and you don't have to pay your bill because they do it automatically. So, not a big deal. But anyway, guys, it's pretty friggin' late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I really need to get to bed so that I can get up tomorrow and get the dog over to my parents' house and then head off to Blokes. So that means I need to shut this vlog down, edit it up, drill it up to YouTubes, and call her quits for tonight. And unfortunately, I don't know what's going to happen with the vlogs. Like I said, I might be uploading over at Blokes, I might not. I don't know, we'll see. I got my laptop for editing, so we're good there, but you never know what we're going to do. So if there is no vlog on Saturday, it's because I didn't get to upload on Friday. That's the way she goes. But anyway, people, on that note, if you liked today's video, click that like button. Questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, keep on vlogging.